Hello and welcome to the Pinnacle Financial Scribble series. I'm your journey's host and financial disruptor, Adrian Harasymiw, wealth builder at Pinnacle Financial. Time to get my scribbles going to help guide you to a better understanding of the basics of equity in the world of high-flying finance. Of course, this is not a be-all and end-all review. My goal is to spark your appreciation and interest of such financial terms to help you feel more comfortable in building your family's wealth for a more unconstrained life. When it comes to financial statements, equity is found on the balance sheet, otherwise known as the net worth statement, and is mostly applied in corporate situations. For individuals and families, equity is better known as net worth, although I'm not particularly caring of that term as it attaches too much weight to money when assessing one's worth. I prefer net wealth, although excess value creation might also be an appropriate term to express the worth created by your very own efforts. But I digress. In a corporate setting, the equity section gives a glimpse into another mechanism of funding the company's ownership of assets, specifically through the sale of ownership interest in the company and through reinvestment of profits, to name a few. It also represents how much money the owners would receive in the event that all corporate assets were sold off and all corporate debts repaid. Some also refer to the equity as the company's book value. And this is how it ties into a more personal balance sheet. When subtracting your own personal liabilities from your own personal assets, you're able to determine your own personal net worth, or net wealth as I like to call it. Equity can be positive or negative. For example, if your company has more assets than liabilities, your equity will be positive. But if your company has more liabilities than assets, you're now in negative equity territory, which isn't exactly the end of the world, as long as the company is able to dig out of the hole in the coming quarters or years. Of course, the same goes for personal net worth. And sadly, as our society continues to bankroll its spending habits through debts, more and more people are finding their net worth dropping off a cliff, and in some cases, sliding into a hole with a negative number, dimming their finances. As such, it should not be surprising that learning more about equity and net worth is important in measuring a company's financial viability, along with understanding one's own financial situation. Why would one want to invest in a company where it's likely an ownership share would never see its money returned? And, closer to home, why would anyone want to lend more money to someone who is far into a financial hole? But on that dismal point, time to wrap up this scribble session on equity. There are more encouraging financial clips in the works, so be sure to subscribe to the Pinnacle Life channel to find your way back to more financial scribble sessions, getting you up to speed on your financial chutzpah. As a token to help you grow your financial power, check out www.mypinnaclelife.com and sign up for my free weekly Pinnacle Chronicles email. And as a small gift of my appreciation, I will send you your very own My Pinnacle Life notebook and pen, so you have a place to write all of these great financial scribbles for your own records and review. And now, it's time to get your skin in the wealth game and on your way to the pinnacle.